Kraetzer for Sons of American Legion Radio at West Point after Army's win today over Canisius. And we have a chance to talk to a goaltender on the Army hockey team, and that is Trevin Kozlowski. And Trevin, it got exciting there in the third period. Your offense has been putting a lot of shots on net, but Canisius made a couple of plays in the third.
So when those events kind of happened and they were we were up on one on them, we just had to stick to our game plan and stick to our game. Doesn't matter what the score is, so just play the right way. And luckily we were able to get another goal there quick to make it 4-2. So just sticking to the game plan and not really panicking. That's kind of what allowed us to be successful, in my opinion.
Very good. Now, you were coming off a loss in overtime last night. Had to do the quick turnaround today. You really came out with a lot of energy, especially in the second period. What was it like to make the turnaround and play a strong game today?
It's great. Anytime you lose on Friday, your backs are kind of against the wall. So going into this, our coach kind of looked at and told us, Coach Riley said, this is a playoff experience right here. Backs against the wall, have to win. So we need to make this experience a good one so we can draw on that later in the season. So luckily everybody came out high intensity today and played the game the right way, and we were able to come away with a huge win.
Yeah, you had a lot of good defense in front of you today, killing power plays. And tell us a little bit about the defense in front of you today.
I mean, I can't say enough good things about those guys. I think we average somewhere around 22, 24 shots a game, which is unbelievable for college hockey. And I don't even know how many blocks we have a game, but I'm sure it's high up there. I've seen guys on our team lay down, take pucks to the back, right in the shins where you don't got any padding. So I think that speaks volumes about, what our guys are willing to do in order to achieve a victory.
Very good. I always like to ask our guests at West Point why they chose to come to the military academy. You're from Los Angeles, big trip. Tell us about why you chose to come up to West Point.
So both my grandfathers were in the military. My father was in law enforcement. So I'm also a pretty big patriot myself. So when coming here, seeing the chance to play Division I college hockey, go to premier college institution, known throughout the entire world, not just the U.S., for being elite, and then, also getting to serve my country. That seems like the full package, in my opinion. So that kind of, stuck out to me the most. Then once you come here and see the history of the school and you see the facilities and, what it has to offer, in my opinion, I think there's no better place to go and, set yourself up for life.
Certainly in Southern California, 2 NHL teams. What was your path to be able to play top-level hockey so that you had a chance to play in Division I?
Believe it or not, there was a rink 5 minutes away from my house growing up. Oddly enough, in California, it's not too common, but kind of lucked out there. And then I left home when I was 16 to go play high school hockey in Connecticut. Committed here before my senior year of high school began, and then once I graduated high school, I went and spent a year out in the British Columbia Hockey League, the Salmon Arm Silverbacks, and then made the jump to Division I. So I've been all over the country, and even in Canada. So I've been around quite a bit. It's been a long journey, but it's paying off.
Where in Connecticut were you?
I was close to New Milford. I went to the Gunnery Prep School there. Great place, great people, just an incredible atmosphere, and a lot of things I learned there I brought with me to the academy here to help me be successful not only in hockey but in school as well.
Very good. What are you studying here at West Point?
I'm a sociology major. Is something I didn't really know a whole lot about coming into it, and one of the older guys who graduated now, Nash Warden, he was a sociology major. He kind of, talked me into it a little bit, but now that I'm in it, I love it. I love seeing how society works and why people do what they do, and it's fascinating to me. And as you get older, I'm in my junior year now, being able to kind of get to those core major classes, makes it enjoyable to go to school and wake up in the morning.
Well, I think the dean is a social sciences professor, so that's certainly a favorite major here. Tell us, what do you guys have to do to finish strong? You're getting into February, last month or 6 weeks of the season. What do you have to do to finish real strong?
Just play our game. We're a very, very, very good hockey team, and I think that people realize that as the season progressed, and people are looking to coming after have our number. So just playing our game, playing the right way, doing the little things right, working hard in practice, that's going to set us up for success for the rest of the season and leading into playoffs.
Trevin Kozlowski, the goaltender on the Army hockey team, a junior here at West Point. great to see you play today. Congratulations on the win, and best wishes from everybody at the American Legion.
Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Great to see you. This is Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio at West Point.